Well, good morning, my YouTube brothers and sisters. This is Salty Kayak, and it is September 30th, I believe. And this is, believe it or not, this is not a fishing video. This is going to be a video on my new Minn Kota Riptide SP70 with iPilot. I've just installed this trolling motor. It's got a GPS anchor, and this is the remote that comes with it. I want everybody to get used to something like this, because what's going to happen is in the next few years, everything's going to be radio controlled, so you might as well go ahead and get one now. Because these operated by hand trolling motors, they're probably going to be extinct or, you know, relegated to Craigslist and small boats and, you know, back in the pond kind of boats. But if you're a serious fisherman, you're probably going to need to get one of these Minn Kotas, or you know, some of the other ones that have radio controlled. When I get out here to where I can maneuver around a little bit, I'll put this thing down and make sure it works. But something I want to tell you up front is they say you need to disconnect the anchor, and this is a 24 volt since it's a 70 foot-pounds. I put I put my batteries in here underneath this well here, and you hook them in series for your 24 volts. But I've got this one so I can disconnect it. Well, last night I left it hooked up. Both of these batteries, these are 29, group 29s. They have 210 minutes of reserve capacity on each one. And that means lots and lots of reserve capacity. But at nighttime, you're supposed to unhook the batteries, disconnect the batteries, because that unit up there draws power constantly. And I did not disconnect one of the batteries to break the circuit, and as a result, up here, when you do your little test, I only have 3 lights instead of 4 lights, showing that it is fully charged. Also, let me get back here and straighten my boat out a little bit. Also, did I say also? Yeah, I said also. Last time we took the boat out, we were going out to reef number 12, and we hit some big waves. And I guess we just got in the right sequence of waves that we hit. Boom, boom, boom. And the locking mechanism up there came undone. The motor flipped up, and fortunately I was watching, so I dropped it down to neutral as fast as I could. This swung up, and whoo, it tried to, you know, really put a lot of torque to this trolling motor. So what I have done, and that's a little design flaw, it's got to be a design flaw, is I put like a bungee cord clip on here, so that even if that comes undone up there, it will not fall down in the water and cause a problem, because now I've got this clip so that it won't. I can put this thing away pretty soon. Ooh. I'll get back to you when I get out here and do a little run around. Alright, I'm out here in my test area, where I'm going to test this out basically for the first time. And let me take my little clip off here. This is the collar that you can slide up and down, and there's a little indentation here that matches up down there. That's the motor right there that turns it, you know, this way or that way. And your remote is what controls the speed. What you do is to deploy this, you press down on this, and it pushes it out a little bit. See that? And you can start to slip it out, let it go, and that's where it's going to go, right there. Ooh, look at that. It's like magic. See my test, only 3 lights. Okay. Oh, I think I need to put it in a little bit more because I am not all the way down in the water with it. There we go. Now we are for sure. And we're getting kind of close to the shore there. So let's see if I can activate this pretty quick and get turned around. All right. That's on. Oh yeah. Speed up. Oh yeah, turn around. Look at that. Ooh, look at that. This turning to get me away from these weeds just in the nick of time. All right, turn this around. Speed it up a little bit. You watching how this works? I hope this wind noise isn't too bad. Right now, I'm holding steady. Let me bump it up a little bit more because the wind is blowing probably 5 miles an hour. Try to keep the wind noise down a little bit. Get up here, you see that spot right there? That's kind of where I like to cast net for finger mullet. Right in there. We have extremely high tide right now because of this super moon, blood moon, super moon. All right. I got 4.5 foot-pounds, I guess, or whatever that designates. I'm only going 0.9 miles an hour. All right. Now this is the jackrabbit. It's supposed to, you know, speed you up real quick. All right, let me turn it this way. 1.2, 1.1 miles an hour. Over here a little bit closer, and then I'm going to activate the anchor lock, which is really the reason why I want this. All this other little pretty little stuff, that's kind of neat, but still, it's the anchor lock. Okay, okay, I've anchored. Let's see what happens. Look at that, all by itself. Whoa, what are you turning around for? Oh, there it goes, kicking in. See if we can see the prop running. Yeah, there's the prop running down there. See it? It's turning me back out to where I want to go. Yeah, there we go. So I've drifted back probably 10 feet from where I locked the anchor. It's automatically trying to pull me back up there. And it's doing a pretty good little job. It's moving from 3 to 3.5 to 4 foot-pounds, I guess, or, you know, or probably 20 foot-pounds. Yeah, it's taking me back up here. That's good. It's good. It's good. All right. Now, I may just take out the cast net just to throw it out just to see. Let's say, though, if I wanted to go ahead a little bit, get a little bit further up, and I do actually. So let's disengage and take it up a little bit more. There we go. Whoa, kick it up. It's gonna take a little getting used to. All right, let's anchor here. Okay, the anchor is on. Oh, it's turning all the way around. It's actually going to try to take me backwards since I was moving ahead so fast. Yeah, it's kicking back. Kicking me all the way backwards. I may have to disengage because this will wrap itself around, and it is. So let me... I'm getting smart already. Whoa. Well, it'll take you around in a hurry. It's going to take some getting used to, folks. Like any new device. All right, let's see. Press the prop button and it disengages. So it will slow me down. I'm going to see when it gets down to 0, then I'm going to put the anchor lock on. 0.2, 0.1. The wind's going to drive me back and the current's going to drive me back. Okay, anchor lock right there. Let's see what that does. Let's see if that keeps me right here. Oop. I think it was a mullet. Notice it's turning. Oop, another mullet. They look pretty big to me. All right. You're going to have to kick me back up there pretty quick. Here we go. Oh, I saw a flash down there even. It's dirty water. See, I know there's oysters all in through here, so I don't want to throw in there. I've ripped my nets up before in there, but right in there, not too bad. All right, well let me turn this off, or put this down, and grab a cast net just to see. All right, let's see now how we stow this thing. Got a little bit of experience with it. I'm probably going to bungee cord, zip tie some of these cables so I don't get hooks and stuff in them. So, we'll step down on this lever, pull this back. Oh man, that's easy. Easy peasy greasy. Pull this back, turn it sideways, it locks in place. I take this, because I'm smart, do that. I'm ready to go. Bam! Thank you, ma'am. Okay, my YouTube brothers and sisters. I'm learning about this Minn Kota SP70 Riptide with iPilot. I noticed one thing that really is going to be beneficial for me is I was always drifting back into the weeds and stuff, into the mangroves there, when I just, use my big motor. But with this iPilot and the anchor lock right there, that anchor lock right there, it keeps me within about a 5-foot circle, which is about 10 foot from one end to the other, but a 5-foot circle in the exact same spot. I love it. I saw some finger mullet going through there. I cast netted them, but it's so windy, I only got about 4 or 5, so I just let them go. And this is just a test anyway. But as you can see, this thing is constantly working. See that prop down there just turning like crazy? Can you hear it? Come on, turn. I still got 3/4 of a battery, which is what I started out with. I've been out here about a half an hour, and oh, I love this. Thank you, Lord, for blessing me with this thing. And with a few small donations and a major donation on my part, of course, I was able to get this, and it's going to save me and Big John a lot of stress and trouble. All right, well, let me go ahead and turn this thing off and stow it. And you'll see how I stow it here. Hit any button, takes that off, turn the motor off, step on this right here, pull it back, turn it a little bit. There we go. Let's lock it up and put this bad boy to sleep till tomorrow, because Big John plan on coming out tomorrow. Yeah. Alrighty. Whoop, look at there. I am already in the weeds. See what I mean? Yeah, it'll take you in the weeds if you don't have this anchor thing going.